I'm a big fan of matcha tea. I love the taste, the color, texture, and I love the idea of taking time out of your busy day to prepare something warm and delicious using traditional methods. I actually participated in a traditional matcha tea ceremony when I visited Kyoto several years back. So when I saw that Seiko was releasing a watch that drew inspiration from matcha, I was intrigued, and I knew that this should be part of my collection. Today we take a look at the unique, elegant, and captivating Seiko Presage Cocktail Time reference SRPF41. Seiko is a brand that keeps pushing the watch industry forward, both through their Grand Seiko offerings but also in their standard Seiko lines. At all levels, they continue to look outside the box for inspiration from nature and even cocktails. Using that inspiration, Seiko delivers creative and beautiful timepieces at a fair price. This Seiko Cocktail Time watch, the Raku, is part of Seiko's upper-tier Presage line. It was inspired by a matcha cocktail created by a storied bartender in Japan, and was released as part of a pair with the SRPF43, which is based on a different cocktail and featuring a quite nice darker and more brown hue. These references are technically limited editions, and each watch features the number of the piece on the back of the case, but with 7,000 pieces released initially, these aren't the most rare limited editions. This watch features a very wearable 30.5mm diameter and 45.4mm lug-to-lug, and the lugs on this watch curve down to hug the wrist nicely. I have a 16cm wrist, and this watch fits quite well and could easily fit on wrists much smaller. The 11.8mm thickness is perfect for fitting under a shirt cuff, and the 20mm lug width makes finding usable alternative straps a breeze. The case is fully polished stainless steel, and the sides of the case have a nice traditional looking border on the top and bottom, separating the side from the bezel in the case back. The crystal is a box-shaped hardlex that rises a couple millimeters above the case and provides for some nice distortion when looking at the dial from an angle. The watch has a signed, non-screw-down crown that is nicely grippable. This watch comes with a decent water resistance of 50 meters, but I would not recommend going swimming with this on your wrist. This piece is super light and weighs only 63 grams, and the strap that comes with this piece is a beautiful green calfskin leather that is soft and has a nice cushiony thickness. And the factory strap has a 3-fold sign clasp with push-button release, and also offers quick releases, which allows for very easy and scratch-free strap swapping. As you turn this watch over, you can see the workhorse in-house Seiko caliber 4R35 through the nice exhibition case back. This is an automatic movement with manual winding and hacking for easy time setting, and it comes with a power reserve of approximately 41 hours. The real highlight of this piece is, of course, the face. The dial on this watch features a stunning textured green that gets darker towards the outer edges. The macro shots give you a good sense of the detail of the fibrous texture that makes up this dial. The text on the dial includes the applied Seiko logo at the 12 o'clock and a simple Presage automatic at the 6 o'clock position. The applied hour markers are highly polished and include numerals at the even hours, and there's a nicely framed date window at the 3 o'clock position. The Dauphine hands on this watch are extremely sharp and elegant, and they complement the dial superbly. In my opinion, the dial on this watch can rival the textures and colors of some vastly more expensive Grand Seiko models. To have this level of detail, color, and finishing on a watch at this price point is really something special. Seiko could have easily thrown this dial on a spring drive movement and offered it for $4,000 to $5,000. I'm not hugely into dress watches, but they absolutely have a place in my collection, and I respect a nicely crafted, elegant dress piece, and this matcha green dial just called to me. I've actually switched out this band for a black alligator skin, because I wanted the focus to be only on the dial. I really enjoy wearing this watch and looking down at it at different lighting, to see how the light plays with this gorgeous textured dial. This watch absolutely may not be for everyone, but for those to whom this watch speaks, they will really enjoy having this piece in their collection.